Special cars require grand performances, and Carbon Black Auto has exactly that. From aesthetically pleasing showrooms, state of the art for that matter, and the little details that count. I mean, just look at this. When have you ever seen a review done like this? Talk about grand entrances. That's exactly what Carbon Black offers. And today, we're reviewing a special car in a world of special supercars. And it's called the Ferrari 488 PISTA. So what is this? This is a supercar which is a special edition lightweight supercar. Does that make sense? Basically, Ferrari adds the name PISTA next to the 488 badge, which then makes it a genius. It's like adding the word AP to maths. Mathematically, that's pleasing, and speaking of numbers, this has some record-breaking numbers. My name is Dubs. Welcome back to another episode. Right guys, let's get straight into this review. Again, design-wise, I think Ferrari really does a brilliant job with their designs. I don't think anyone can fault them. I mean, just look at this. This racing stripe here in the middle it's superb. It feels integrated. It doesn't even feel like it's a sticker. It's literally integrated into the paint job of this car. And obviously in the front, you've got the Ferrari badge over here, and you've got a front camera, which is, you're gonna need this, especially with this long nose that the driver has to look at. And in terms of carbon fiber and the options that this car has, it's jam-packed. Let's get straight into it. So briefly, we've got carbon fiber here. By the way, the PISTA has carbon fiber everywhere, and that's part of Ferrari's project with the PISTA, that is, to reduce as much weight as possible everywhere. Let me take you through it. Carbon fiber down the front bumpers. You've got nice vents here, which obviously feed air. There's nothing fake, no fake vents in a Ferrari. Again, at the bottom here, again, carbon fiber. At the front here, nice LED lights, by the way. These are really, really nice, especially in the evening. I like the design. It almost makes it look angry. You just see this angry looking thing with those lights. Really, really brilliant. Moving along to the side, as you can see here, you've got these Michelin 20-inch tires and these nice rims. Huge discs here and brake calipers, which you do have the optional carbon ceramic brakes fitted on this particular car. Carbon ceramic brakes are very good for performance, especially. They cool a lot quicker, especially around the track. Not that you'll be needing it for your everyday use. Moving right along, your side skirt here as well, more carbon fiber. And as we go, again, the vents here and the side splitters, carbon fiber here. So everything is carbon fiber. The vents, carbon fiber in the vents, which obviously feed air to cool this massive engine, which we'll get into in a second. In a world where you only live once, you really have to make it count, and that's exactly what Ferrari does. See what I did there? Moving to the back, rear design. So again, carbon fiber accents all over the place. Over here, and obviously I like this horse here, the sign is white. Actually overlaps and it really feels nice. Again, solid quality. I can't even move this. If it was plastic, it would have torn, then I'd have to pay quite a bit of money, which I do not have, to be honest. Moving right along, more carbon fiber here at the back. Massive exhaust pipes which actually overlap. Again, they stick out to provide that raw sound. I mean, they are massive. I can confirm, even the pipe on the inside is at least this big. It's impressive, impressive. No fakery going on here whatsoever. I mean, again, the rear diffuser here at the back, all in carbon fiber. In fact, this lowered part of the bumper is carbon fiber all the way to the rear diffuser, and my word, goes all the way over there. That's incredible. And again, like classic Formula One style, this is your brake lights there at the bottom, and your rear camera is also over here. How nice is that? So you get to see a real image of how low you are, and obviously if you're reversing whatnot, so you don't scrape your rear diffuser. And again, for the performance that this car has, you need this. And again, this is all simply to reduce weights. The aesthetics is just, I guess, a bonus. It's all to reduce weight because this is a super lightweight performance supercar. And Ferrari calls it the PISTA, as I've already said. Speaking of the PISTA, let's move into the engine. Now, you might want to get a pen and paper for this, because I'm gonna go really in depth, because that's what makes the Ferrari 488 PISTA what it is. Without this engine and all the specifics that has been done to this, it wouldn't be called the PISTA. So to open it up, can't press a button here, and unfortunately that button isn't here on the key. Now that's again the one con that I can fault Ferrari on. Why would you not have this here? I understand why you have the one for the front, but in any case, to open it up, lovely, and you get to hear that beep, and I'm going to show you in a more natural sense. So just simply open the door, you're greeted by this Ferrari badge there, but I'm not going to get into that now. There's a latch here which you just clip. Unlike the R8, let me close this. Unlike Audi, this doesn't automatically come up, so you have to come all the way to the back and then pop it up there. So I hope you've got your pen and paper, because this is going to drag. But before we get into that, I want to show you some key touches of the Ferrari. If you come close here, it's got the Ferrari name, Ferrari badge at the back here. Nice gloss black finishing here. I love that. And then every part here, the cover is in carbon fiber. That's insane. Even the engine cover is carbon fiber. Again, Ferrari 488 PISTA badge over here. Really nice touch. And I'll tell you what's also nice. The oil cap is right at the center, and Ferrari got it spot on. Some of these customers used to say that it was very skew, and when you put it on, it would be like facing skew. They've made sure that it's directly at the center. Look at this. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Earlier I mentioned the fact that this car was part of a record-breaking crew, if I may put it that way, and that crew is the 700 horsepower club, of which not many manufacturers have charted on that ground. You see, that is hallowed ground in engineering sphere. It's unheard of, and I guess in kilowatts, that is 500 kilowatts and above. This is, however, driven by a 3.9 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine that produces a staggering 530 kilowatts and a whopping 770 Newton meters of torque. That means it'll do the 0 to 100 sprint in, wait for it, 2.9 seconds, and clock out at 340 kilometers per hour. I think we all just need a moment to take in, that, and appreciate those numbers, because those are some really brilliant numbers. Incredible. If you can go from 0 to 100 under 3.3 seconds dead, you are special, my friends. And of course, what can you expect from Ferrari? I mean, this is a Formula One producing brand after all. These statistics represent the most powerful engine in the marque's history at the time of launch back in 2019. And what's even more interesting is that Ferrari says that this engine has more in common with the 488 Challenge Race Group than it does with the GTBs. That is quite interesting, which only a few will understand. I'm sure those of you who have your notebooks, you've been doing quite a lot of writing. And that's not all. What's even more interesting is that more than 50% of this engine's parts are all new, completely new, of which altogether, I won't bore you with the facts, don't stress, but altogether, this engine weighs just over 130 kilograms. That's mind-blowing. And on top of that, it weighs 18 kilograms less than the Ferrari GTB. Yep, it is quite something. This is quite a piece of art. And at the price of 9.5 million rands, you're getting a piece, or you're getting your share or your seat in the history books. So I recommend, if you have the money, better head down to Carbon Black Auto, and Lauren Andrews, who happens to be the boss lady, will be in this video in a couple of minutes to tell you all you need to know about the finance and all the payment parts to this particular car, should you be interested to purchase. So stay tuned right until the end of the video to catch that part. Right, before I get in, have a look at how nice this key is. It's really nice. I like the red that complements the color of the car, and yeah, let's get in. Nice handles again. I like this attention to detail, very minimal but so classy and just really elegant. Right, this I always say, this is the part that I struggle with, getting it in and out of supercars. And I guess you really have to take your time, and then everybody can watch you while you go into your supercar. Before I even go on, there's a nice latch on the driver's side, of which was also done to reduce weight. I'm sure you can see in the cutaway now. So you have to pull this latch here, literally to get in and out of the car, and also to get out, simply pull. Oh no, to get out rather, there's like a clip, like with the 458 Italia, and then you just clip that to get out, and then to go back in, you just close it like that. That's all part of the weight reduction goal for this particular 488 PISTA. Again, on the inside, there's just two things that really stick out. It's the Alcantara, the black Alcantara, which is all over here on the dash. It's up here, again, feels really, really nice, and I love this stitching. It's superb. It's really, really superb. The attention to detail is incredible. These sports bucket seats are hugging me right now. I feel so secure, but if you're going to drive this over long distances, this, and along with this hard suspension, can start to get its toll or make its toll, especially on your back. But when you're on the racetrack, oh my word, there are very, very, very low seats, or very other sports seats, limited seats that is, that would do a much better job at keeping you intact than this. This is superb. And I like how you can almost like use it as like an armrest, literally, like, you know, yeah, it's nice, really, really nice. What's also nice is the carbon fiber along this center console here, again, of which you have these controls here, which you have the launch control button, auto, and the reverse button, and it's tilted towards the driver. Now if you live in the UK, it's probably tilted to the other side of the car, or in Germany or the US or wherever. Yeah, so really, really nice. Steering wheel, again, classic Ferrari. Literally there's 3 buttons to do with the driver settings on the center console. Everything else is on the steering wheel. Nice pedal shifts. Again, this is a very, very track performance based car. So these carbon fiber, again, pedal shifts are superb. This is really, really incredible. Again, obviously you have your rev count view as well. And if you look at the rev dials, or the analog dials up front, you notice that the revs have the 7,500 printed in fine detail on there, of which you don't get for any other numbers. So I guess once you get there, that's when, or that's probably the best time to shift, because this can redline all the way to 8,000 revs. That's insane. I'll tell you what's not so special about this car, when you won't feel special when you own this car, is when you're starting this car up in the morning on a cold start, and everything, and your neighbor is probably still in bed. They're gonna hate you for this, especially if you're gonna give it a rev all the way to 8,000 revs. You're not gonna feel special after that, best believe. Yeah, but otherwise it's still really, really great. Again, 488 PISTA badge on the dash, super nice, carbon fiber all over. This is just really, really incredible. I mean, if you press the start engine button there, you've got 2 screens. So on your right hand side, you've got the radio, and then on your left hand side, you have all your driver settings and so forth. Really, really nice. Of which, by the way, I want to give a special shout out to my cameraman, because apparently this is his favorite supercar in the world. So maybe, yeah, shout out, yeah, so the camera work there. So maybe in future, I'll probably get him to do the review, and I'll be behind the camera. We'll see how that'll turn out. No, okay, cool, let's just keep it at that. But yeah, guys, again, lovely car. I would start it up for you guys, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. I mean, this car costs 9.5 million rand, so for my own security reasons, I'd much rather not, because if anything goes wrong, I do not have that money in my bank. Okay, I don't. This is Carbon Black Auto's car, of which they have an incredible fleet of cars. So 2 things to note. The customer service at Carbon Black Auto is incredible. So you can come and experience for yourself. You can come to the showroom actually and have a look. It's parked in a really, really beautiful space, reserved space with these railings. Really, really nice, man. This is the little things that matter, and Carbon Black Auto really, really does an incredible job. They are a cut above the rest. So I encourage you to head down to the dealership, 15 Meridian Drive in Umhlanga. Come have a look, and yeah. So without further ado, Lauren is coming up next, and she'll tell you about all the finer details to the financing part of purchasing this particular car and any other car at Carbon Black Auto, that is. You can also head over to the website at www.carbonblackautokzn.co.za, and you will see a wide selection of the cars. Lauren, you're up.
Hey, Lauren here from Carbon Black Auto, aka the Boss Lady. So just wanted to let you know at Carbon Black Auto we've got in-house finance. We're approved with all the major banks. As you guys know, we've actually got another branch in Johannesburg. You can get in touch with Nolene or Riza. I think Dubs will give you their email addresses when we're done, or you can visit our website at www.carbonblackauto.co.za. So we have the 2 branches. We've got the best finance in town. We are approved with all the banks, as I said. So finance is quick and easy here at Carbon Black. And obviously, if you need some finance for the beautiful PISTA that we have on our floor, you can come straight to us. And please pop by if you're around the area, or if you're in Johannesburg, and you can come past any of our dealerships. We have quite a few sales guys. In Joburg, we've got Gareth, Dylan, Calvin, and Jason. And here in KZN, it's myself and Ryan. So please pop by and we'll see you soon. Good to you, Dubs.
Thank you, not so far. Yeah, I'll leave myself.
That's how you roll.
You know, maybe we just do it on our own. Before you go,
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't start the car for you guys because I don't have 9.5 bar. But if anything goes wrong, she's responsible. So please, would you do the honors?
Sure.
And you might want to come to the back to listen to what it sounds like. Maybe if you like it, she'll give us one way. We are located in Johannesburg as well. So Carbon Black Auto is another branch in Sandton. If you buy the Gucci store and you're having to buy something and you're bored, you don't know what else to do, stop by and you can see a whole lot of rides. If you think there's a lot of stock here, go there, you'll be mind blown. So please make sure, follow us on all our social media platforms, check out our website, www.carbonblackauto.co.za. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for all the latest updates. And yeah, look out for this reel. It's going to drop this weekend. Obviously, the reel is on the page. It would have dropped by then. And please follow us, subscribe, and maybe if we get enough subscriptions, they can fly me over there to do a review. Yeah. But that's all on you. My name is Dubs. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Carbon Black Auto. It's been a good one. We'll see you again when we review the McLaren 675. See you next week.